oyagala olaba Katonda?
Do you want to see God? Do you want to meet God? Do you want to see God?
oyagala olaba Katonda?
Most people think
abasinga
we
balowooza
meet God when we die.
Katonda bamusinkana bamaze
Shut
kufa.
up, religion.
Dini bunira.
Shut up, liar.
Kuwa karibu kukufa, lakini Mungu alisema no, mtoto yangu wo ukufe. Waletea kia muntu kukataa mimi. So guys, if you hear anything like that, I hope everybody is doing well. So you guys, the reason why I don't always agree with people, you know, when I'm seeing you roasting pastors like Pastor Kayanja, any other pastor, this one is a witch, or any other pastor, this one goes underground, they say you've never faced it. I cannot from experience, I cannot be there, and I agree what people say about others. You say what? Why are you not agreeing it? Because you've never tested it, and it looked to be real until God comes to your rescue. You've never tested it. You guys, if you know you have proof, proof, and you're born again, go in your closet and pray for him or pray for anybody. But if you know you're not part, you're just here says, oh, by you don't feel like you like that person, leave. Just keep quiet, move on. And if you're a Christian, Bashavile, just pray for them. Let me tell you something that happened. Me, if it was not by God's grace, I would be it. You'll find it in my book. You'll find it in my book. They tell you that enemy etakarebaga erga simpango. It's in my language. You've never seen. That's why you'll stand and say, that one goes underground, that one is this, that one is this. Me, the person you see me, you're listening. You see this one with blood. You're looking at me in church. Huh? Me, I was, is it called a witch? A person who moves at night is what? Not moving as a night dancer. A person who goes, like you travel from Uganda, you go to America, and you're there sleeping. Not outsiders. It wasn't somebody that is not a born again. These were men and women of God. Why? People had their own self-interest. But unfortunately for you men of God who cannot see far, at first they believed. I suffered that for good 2 years. It was on my heart. It was within me. No one knew. Even some people are just hearing it now. I cried. I would look for God to come down. Whenever I go to my bed, I would look for God. If you ever want to know this deep story, don't fail to attend or to buy a book. Every sanctuary has its own secrets. So if I see any person or no, you're choosing, you are choose any other person because you've heard, Pastor Kayanja is like that. By the way, that's why I don't choose anybody. The thing I'm telling you, it has proof. Me, I have proof. I have proof that I suffered that thing silently for 2 years. How many years have I told you? 2 years. 2 years. Should I tell you this story? How did I come to get out of this thing? Do you know being there and you are accused silently in groups, not openly? They say she's like this, that's why she's like this. You know, until I had to confide in another man of God. I used to think that men of God who are around me are just fearing to tell me. I'd reached an extent of even believing that maybe when I sleep, I run walk and go by spirit, and I said maybe they don't want to tell me. I had to go and look for a man of God who didn't know me, who could not side for me, and I narrated my story. I wish I would pray for you the voice notes. I narrated the story on a voice note, on a WhatsApp. I said, man of God, I'm dying. Not what spiritual I'm drained. Do you know walking and you know that people are thinking you're walk? I don't know what to say it in my. The man of God said, let me pray. The time he said, I want you to hold your head high. He said, that is witchcraft itself. If someone can sit down and be in a clique and say, hey, let's tarnish this girl's name. Why? What was wrong? You people, you're fighting battles you don't know. When I see someone fighting like a man of God, but me, I have proof because I'm a witness myself. Even the people themselves, it's not that they are far, they're still there. Until face to face, when I talked to this man of God who didn't know and gave me, said, Christine, a church, and that's why I got that revelation. A church is a place where every sinner should walk to. Remember, I was serving. So when I see you people seeing this man, I say, hey, he's like, this is like, and even you who don't know, even I'm telling you, I'm very sure some of the congregation who were told about me, they know I was night running. So when I see you, things are in church. How did I come to be set free? This man of God told me, I want you to face this. Is you don't, because you know, churches, we have that tendencies of saying, let's cover it up, it will be well. And it was covered because to me, I did not get justice. Spiritually, I did not get justice, because if it was in a normal way, I would have even sued the people who started that rumor. Because I lost my sanity, but thank God, me, I kept it inside. Then when I tell you, when I see you people there, they talk. But I did not get justice, but we thank God. Someone asked, is it true? Is she a night dancer? Is she a killer? Is she this? Say, no, me, I didn't say this. And you know why I don't talk about this? Is the point of of teaching. Even the pastor himself would have used this to discipline the congregation, but they swept it under the say, you know, your sisters, your brothers, your one family, leave it. That was the devil. Devil can visit. If I'd died that time, and you know how someone can die? You can enter inside and commit suicide, because you guys don't miss to watch to attend my official launch of my book. I developed that even when I see any man of God near me, a woman of God, I feel, unless God tells me, think like this, otherwise I think, this is pretense. So if you're there and you're seeing a woman of God, a man of God, you say she's like, and then you join the club, she's like that. Nilipata shida mingi, na hiyo shida ilikuwa kubwa, wanajua shida kukua hapo, wakafikia wanataka kuienda maybe ukufe. Mimi nilikuwa karibu kukufa, lakini Mungu alisema no, mtoto yangu wewe ukufe. Waletea kia mtu kukataa mimi. So guys, if you hear anything, don't join the group, because there are some ill-intentioned people that come to spoil other people's names. I don't think. That's why I don't join the group. But my prayer is, may God open the love eyes of every human being. So banange ono musajja mumuleke, and if you know you're born again, pray.